simple. You want to win races, put KMCs on your truck.
3, 2, 1. Here we go, the first 2 cars heading on the line right now. Now we have a barber coming to the finish line.
Go further. Explore the trails less traveled. And reach your destination quicker with King's new Toyota Sequoia 2.5 OEM Performance Series kit. These 100% bolt-on kits feature front ride height adjustment, superior ride quality, and external finned reservoirs with optional wide-range compression adjusters to further refine your ride quality. See why we're the choice of experienced overlanders and order your Sequoia kit today.
Join us for 8 weeks of savings during our Winter Wonderland Holiday Sales Event. Now through December 25th, save big on deals made to fit any budget. From stocking stuffers under $100 to huge discounts on wheels, tires, lighting, and accessories. Make this holiday season unforgettable with 4-wheel parts. Shop your way, in-store, online, or over the phone. Don't miss out on the holiday savings. Stay tuned each week.
Stacy Clark here, owner and general manager of Unlimited RV. As racers, we know how important time is. Not bad, kid. 5 seconds faster. As racers, we know how important reliability is. At Unlimited RV, we have lifetime warranties, so you know we've got you covered. At Unlimited RV, we offer nationwide free shipping, so you don't have to waste your time getting into the RV or motorhome for your next big adventure.
Sure, everything's made of something. But time and sweat is what puts it together. And it's that relentless application of effort against the clock that created everything around us. The BFGoodrich HD terrain tire is engineered to tackle the extreme situations heavy-duty trucks are met with head-on. Because downtime can't exist when there's a job to do. Time isn't something to marvel at. It's something to be seized. It's a tool we put firmly in your hands. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Voted Yuma's best new car dealer, Alexander Ford is treating every day in November like Black Friday. Check out our new products like Bronco, Maverick, and Raptor arriving daily. Choose a 2023 Explorer and get as low as 0.9% financing. Browse one of the state's largest selection of Super Duties. Scan this code and go right to where the deals are at BillAlexanderFord.com. Plus, take a test drive and get an Amazon gift card. It's Black Friday every day at Alexander Ford. A difference you can count on.
All right, welcome back, guys. We are here once again. It is 2 a.m. I hope you guys are still awake. It is 5 o'clock Pacific time, 2 a.m., 5 o'clock Eastern time, 2 a.m. Pacific time, and 3 a.m. race time, since race is on the mountain schedule here today, on the mountain time. So we are nearing the first bike at the finish. I haven't seen him get there yet, but we are going to have a bike finisher very soon. It looks like it's going to be the 1X that's going to be first. The question is, how far ahead of the 3X are they? I think they're far enough ahead, unless something crazy happens in the last couple miles, that the 1X is probably going to be your winner. But you always have to wait. Remember, we got tons of VCPs on this course. We got tons of highway. So one VCP missed is 10 minutes. That could be a huge game changer this race. A couple highway speed penalties could be huge. There was over 100 miles of highway on this course. That's a lot of room to get speeding penalties. So we're really going to have to wait until the results come out. If anybody's close, close together, it's going to be hard to tell. So speaking of close together, the first 4 trophy trucks are not very close together, really. They are, but they aren't at the same time. So we have the number 7, Bryce Menzies right here, hasn't updated for 2 minutes. So he's at about mile 1080. The number 1 of Luke McMillan, they had something a little weird going on in the truck. It sounded like maybe it's just a sensor with the converter or something like that, because he's still moving along pretty good. So the number 1 is at 1064 and the other car is at 1079. So we see that's pretty big gap between the two cars right now. So we have the 10 Alan Impudia about 10 miles back, about 8 miles back is the number 10. And then about another, what is that? Almost 10 miles back is Mike Walser also. So we got like 10, 10, 10, 10 kind of gaps there. So not super close, but remember these cars have gone 1,050 miles at this point, and now they're going through all the San Felipe washes right here. So this race is not over by any means. They got a lot more to go in this race. So that's your top 4. Behind them in 5th place is going to be the 91. That is the Nordsman entry, and their feed has been working bitching all day. And look at this, it still is. Turn it on again, and here you go. Once again, they are racing. This is awesome. These guys, in-car camera has worked 90% of the day. Almost every time we check it, it works bitching. Pretty cool. Look at this. This is a trophy truck right here, number 91. Your 5th place trophy truck, live, going along course. I have a feeling that started next year by San Felipe, everybody's going to have this in their car. After seeing how it worked here with the Starstream and the Star Mount and all those guys working together, I know Unique has their mount out there also. All these guys have this stuff pretty dialed now. Be More and everybody. The Dirt Life guys, George, they all have these systems pretty good. I mean, this is impressive, honestly, right? We're 1,050 miles in the race. The Starlink is still working. That's been on the roof. That's been modified. All the cameras are still working. The power's working. Everything's working still. And also still, we have Kyle Ahrensberg, who's still working upside down as it has been all day. So shout out to Kyle for flipping the camera around. Oh, wait, he didn't flip it around. Come on, Kyle, flip the damn camera around. It's been working good all day. We just want to see it there. Phil Blurton's has been off and on. His has not been working as well as the others. And you can see his Starlink is reconnecting. So Phil Blurton is going to have to get his dialed in a little bit better. I don't know what he did differently, but whatever he did, we're going to have to dial him in. Here you can see Jason Coleman. The Herps has been working really well all day, at least the spec trucks. I haven't seen it on the 19, so I don't know what happened with the 19 with theirs. Theirs hasn't been working too well. But the 219 and the other entry the other spec truck has been working pretty good. Baja Vitas was working good earlier. Their helicopter footage was. They didn't have the car footage much that I saw today. I don't even think they had it at all, actually. So that's different. That's what's going on with the in-car footage. Dallas Luttrell is not in the race. They're on the highway on a trailer, so he's not in the race. The 82 is in the race, so Sam Baldy is the next car in the race behind the 91. And then we have the 33, and the first place legend car is the 1L of Gustavo Vidosola Sr. So that's what's going on at the front. The Moto guys, as we were saying, they're almost to the finish. Look, the 3X is right here on the backside of Ojos, literally miles from the finish, less than 20 miles, just about 20 miles to go, which means the 1X we got different reports. We heard he was 10 minutes in front, then we heard he was 20 minutes, then we heard he was 25 minutes. So we don't know where the 1X is. The 1X is honestly probably going to finish anywhere, anytime soon. The 1X is going to be finished pretty soon. So we should see Score come back online. Let's see, are they online yet? Let me go and look. They're not online yet. So Score should be coming online pretty soon because that 1X bike is going to be coming in within 10 minutes, I'd say. 10 to 15 minutes at the most. We're going to have our first finisher, and it's going to be the 1X, I believe. And then the 3X is going to be not too far behind them. So, yeah, so that's what's going on there. We're trying to get some help. Let's see. Okay, here's a question for all you guys out there. Let's ask everybody this. If you know this answer, please let me know. So from down here, I'll show you guys where we're talking about. This is for one of the guys that was helping out the rider earlier. We're trying to get him out of here later. So where the 7X was, there's a chase road that goes up here, but it's really shitty and it's really gnarly. He was told by locals that there's a road that actually runs along the beach here and goes up to Canoes, and then you can go out this way. Does anybody know if the road going north from Puerto Canoes is passable? I think it pops out at San Augustine or so. So anybody out there, do you know if he gets from over here and goes down the beach up to Canoas and then goes out, is that road passable right now? Has anybody been on it recently? If you have, let me know. We're trying to get one of the chase guys that was in there out without having to go back up that gnarly road. The locals are telling him to go north up here on the beach and then go out this way. But I don't know. That's not on the BFG map as a course, as a chase road. So we're trying to figure out if it's going to be okay for that guy to do it or not. And Score will be online in 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, Score will be online. So let's try and do my update and get done. And as soon as I see Score come on, we're going to click over and you guys can watch the finish on the Score feed. All right, so let's update you on a couple classes the trophy truck class we just did. Look at class 1. We have, all of a sudden, we have an epic battle going on in class 1 once again. We have Cody Parkhouse is now in the lead. The 168 has come to a stop twice on this section down here below Catavina. We haven't heard what the problem was yet either time. If we find out, we'll let you know. We're still waiting to hear. But they were stopped twice. They gave up their big lead they had, and now the 127 Parkhouse has passed him. Brennan Gaughan has also caught up to him. That's Casey Mears driving in there. And then the 100, Kyle Quinn, has also caught up. And then Damon Jeffries is just a few miles behind them. So all of a sudden, we went from having a 30-mile lead for the 168. Now we have 5 Class 1 cars that are within 20 miles of each other at mile 900 in the race. So this race is turning out to be pretty damn good for the Class 1 cars all of a sudden. So we're gonna keep an eye on them the rest of the way for sure. Class 10, it's the same 3 cars right there. Actually, the 1000 is in front now. So Stan Potter lost some time. It looks like they got passed by the 1000, who's now in front, and then the 1079 is behind them. So that's a look at Class 1. The spec truck racing is also very close, at least between 2 trucks it was. So see the 219 Thor Herbst and Riley Herbst? They're right on each other's bumpers. I just posted a video a minute ago. They were like 5 seconds behind each other. There was some epic in-car battle going on, too, with their in-car cameras, if you guys were watching earlier. The 211, Pat Sims is behind them, Santiago Creel, Stephen Beal, Travis Williams, and Mike Marceau. So we got these the 2 Herbst trucks up front, and then you got these 5 trucks back here, kind of the second pack. So the Herbst guys got to be smart here. They don't need to race each other right here. Like, yeah, they're both going for the win, but at the same time, they don't want to take out each other or do something stupid. One of them gets stuck, the other one hits them. This is Fred's tractor trail they're going down right now. There's some tight turns on here. You don't want to be pushing that car in front of you on here. So let's just hope that these boys keep it easy. That is, let's see, who's driving that right now? In the 219, that's Jason Coleman in there right now. And then in the 298, it's Jordan Dean. So Jordan Dean and Jason Coleman are the 2 that are driving right now. They just got to keep it cool and get it through Fred's tractor trail in one piece without doing anything stupid. The 43 is right here on the road. That's Toby Price. They're coming up from the back here. We have a request for 1600, so let's go look at them real quick. 1685, Pablo is showing in first. 1625, still a good race between these 2 guys, is in second. 1656 in third, and then 1628 in fourth, and then a big gap back to the 1665, and then a big gap back to a bunch of other cars. So it's really these 2 guys right here, and then these 2 guys are kind of the second pack. So it's between those 4 in that one. Let's see. What else? Pro UTV Open. Good class to check on. We got Justin Lambert out front still, and then we got a good battle. Oh, Brandon Sims, 0 miles an hour. You never want to see that. 0 miles an hour, Brandon Sims. He was right on Justin Lambert's tail for most of our last updates. He's come to a stop, and now we have Caden McCachran. Looks like he's going to take over the second spot in just a second as soon as he goes by Brandon Sims. So Caden McCachran is going to be second. Brock Heeger into third if he can get around Sims. And then Caden Wells would be fourth if he can get around Sims. So definitely some changes going on at the front of the Pro Open UTV class here. So keep an eye on those guys. We got a few cars stopped right there, actually. Let's see. Oh, no, it's just Brandon Sims stopped. We do have a few cars stopped right here, though. So we got the 282 Brent Fox. That's kind of a weird spot to be stopped with a couple bikes. Oh, they're moving again. Okay, so just Brent Fox is stopped, and then we got a couple bikes going there. So not a good spot to be stopped. This is the Never Never over here. This is not the loop you want to be stopped on. But that's a look there. At the forced induction class, let's see, UTV forced inductions. 2917, Jason Murray, front. Phil Blurton, second. Matt Burrows in third. Let's see, is Phil Blurton's working yet? No, not working. All right. Well, we tried. We tried once again. We keep trying to make it work. It works every time we're not looking at it. It knows we're going to look at it. So as soon as it does, it doesn't go on anymore. All right. Naturally aspirated UTV. We haven't really checked them today because it's not really much of a race, as you can see. 1914 Lawrence Janeski is way out front. The 1957 Joe Bolton, I don't know where he is, though. He could be up there with them because his tracker hasn't updated in 2 hours. We do know David Pedler's right here, and we do know that Zach Seislov is right there. So we don't know what's going on in front. It looks like Lawrence is out front, but the 1957 is a wild card because it hasn't updated in a couple hours. And he was moving last time it updated, so he could be literally anywhere, and we wouldn't know it. Class 12 We have one car right here, Jeremy Sundin. It looks like he's first. 12:11, Oscar second. 12:03, Oliver, one of his many cars he has entered in this race, third. And then we have Todd is stopped back here in the 1, 2, 3, 4 car. So look at score lights, class 7. We have the 714F. That's not really a, that's a 7F. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Look, the 710. All right, Mike Schaefer is out front in class 7. In 7F, Justin Park is out front. Dan Shamley is second in class 7. Randy Bluth in the diesel is third in class 7. And then Rodrigo is going to be first in class 7SX, I believe, when we go to look at them. So let's see, 7SX. They had quite a few. They had 10. Yeah, the 753 is first in his class there. 743 is second in his class. 740 is third. So there you go. That's your 7SX class. So we covered all them. The stock Raptor, yeah, I don't know. These guys aren't that exciting to check on. I mean, they're kind of cool, but they're not really racing against anybody. So Brad Lovell here is in the Bronco. There's where the Bronco is. He's still moving. So he's winning. And then stock full size is moving here. So the Bronco is beating the Raptor. So there you go. Better buy a Bronco, not a Raptor. Apparently it's faster than a Raptor R. It's a Bronco R too. So that's those guys there. 8152, and then the other one was up there. The other car is out of the race. This car is DNF. They're on the highway. The other stock full. And let's see what else. 516. We have 558. Is that the leader? Yep. Oh, it zoomed way out. 558 is way up there. The 572 is not moving, and the 598 is not moving. So really, it's only the 558 in the 51600 class that's still moving right now. So that's it. The bike with the paraplegic on it, paraplegic, I forget which one it was. The 313 is, let's see where he's at. So 300's up there, 3X there. Looks like they're actually still moving 7 miles an hour, but they did look like they lost a little bit of time. So they are still moving along. So the 313X is still moving. So there's your update on the 313X. Good to see. Let's go check on the Ironman. We don't want to ditch these guys. And then we got to end it with class 11. And then we're going to go over to the score feed because they should be coming back on any minute. And you're going to have a bike at the finish pretty soon. So the 723. Oh, look, they're tracking again. Okay, cool. So, well, as of 23 minutes ago, which is better than earlier. So 723 is still out front. Edgar is winning. 741 got moving again. That's awesome. Remember, he was stopped over here last time, and I was a little worried about him. So 741, Wouter is moving again, doing 29 miles an hour. That's awesome. Good news there. Brandon Wright is still moving. He's in third place. And then we got 720, and then you got a bunch here. 798, 785, 712, 718, and 733. So a lot of the pro Ironmen still moving along at mile 700 or 800 and something. So that's pretty good. Good to see. Maybe more than 5 of these guys will finish. They have a whole nother day. Remember, they have 48 hours. So far, they've used up over 24 because they started at 1 a.m. yesterday, and it's 3 a.m. on the time when they started. So they've been using 26 hours so far. So they're halfway there. They have 50 hours to finish. They're literally halfway there, just past halfway. And they're at mile 900 almost out of 13. That's looking pretty good. We're going to have some finishers in that class. So looking good for the Ironmen here. The Ironman quads are close to them also. 96A is at 0 miles an hour right now. That's a bad spot to be 0. 91A, 5 miles an hour, but that's better than 0. And then the 90A is at 11 miles an hour. So those are your lead 3 Ironman quads right there. So that's, I think that's it. And yeah, that's what we got for now. And let's see, I think that's all that we got. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's your update, your 2 a.m. update. Go watch the score feed when they come on. They're still not on, but they should be coming on literally any second. Go watch the score feed on YouTube. They're going to be at the finish, and they're going to have the 1X coming into town literally any second. The 3X is just outside of town, and the 1X was at least 10, maybe 20 minutes ahead of them on the tracker, which would be, he's at the finish right now if he's 10 or 15 minutes ahead. Here's the finish right here where this little timing thing is. You actually stop there. That's where your time stops. And then you parade down into town. And then you're going to get on the big stage, just like you do at the beginning of the race and the end of the race, all the other races, right in front of the convention center there. They're going to have it all right here at the finish. So tune in to that. They're at mile 1289 right now. They just have to go to like 1305 or whatever it was, and then they'll be at the finish. So go watch Scores Feed and then come back here at 3 o'clock, and we're going to have more updates for you guys. We're not going to sleep yet. If you guys want to know when I think a truck will be there, the lead truck is at mile 1100 right now. It's Bryce Menzies, your lead truck. So he has 200 miles to go. I would say 4 hours, just about 4 hours. That's going to be 6:20. So right after 6 o'clock, between 6 and 6:30, looking pretty good. We're going to have a finisher around 6 or 6:30. So it's going to be in the daytime. So that'll be cool. At least maybe we'll have a camera at the finish line or somewhere close. We'll get to see him coming in. All right, see you guys back at 3 o'clock. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors that always support us through all of these updates, even at 2 in the morning. KMC Wheels, F&L, Racing Fuel, four-wheel parts, BFG Tires. They're a big supporter. They're the title sponsor of this race, too, and you guys should all be running BFGs anyways. They have awesome pit support. Alexander Ford. If you guys need a Ford, go to Alexander Ford. They'll hook you up. Jeff Alford, Ultra Distribution, or Ultra Beer. Hopefully we can have some beers soon, but it's still too early because if we have beers now, we might not make it to the finish. So we got to save those till later. Polaris Razor, King Shocks, Unlimited RV, Baja Designs. Everybody's running their Baja Designs all night at this race. This is the most important race for lights, so hopefully you have Baja Designs. Vision Canopy and Boxo Tools and CT Race Works. They make some of the nicest UTV parts out there. So there you go. We'll be back, guys. Let's see. Trying to locate Wilson Chase truck number 5. I don't know where that one is. I'll try to find out for you guys, though. Send me a DM there, Mike, and I'll try and help you out. Send me a private message. And that's it. The 7 is right there at mile 11. That's your leader. Someone's looking for the leader. Bryce Menzies, that is Tavo Vadosola in Bryce's truck right now, and he's driving it all the way to the finish. So I'm sure Bryce will be there to meet him along with his dad. Luke McMillan in second place. He's driving all the way to the finish. This should be Jack's Redline in here in the Allen and Pudia truck. So it should be Jack's in there. And then this is Mike Walser in the 89. That's your lead 4 trucks. One of those trucks is going to be your winner. I will call it now. I'm not going to tell you which one because I don't know that. But one of those 4 is going to be your winner. So which one will it be? Anyone's game still. Come back at 3 o'clock for the next update here on Fishgistics. See you guys in just a little bit.
Stacy Clark here, owner and general manager of Unlimited RV. As racers, we know how important time is. Not bad, kid. 5 seconds faster. As racers, we know how important reliability is. At Unlimited RV, we have lifetime warranty, so you know we've got you covered. At Unlimited RV, we offer nationwide free shipping, so you don't have to waste your time getting into the RV or motorhome for your next big adventure.